欢迎收看《神秘文怪事》，大家好，我是团长。没有订阅的朋友，请按下订阅按钮，谢谢大家。加入我们优秀神秘文怪事团，拜托大家用力按下订阅，达到1000订阅，大家可留言告诉我。我上一集影片讲到黑洞的天体，观察黑洞暗物质和暗能量，探索宇宙浩瀚。没有看过新朋友，我建议先看上一集，我把上一集影片放在说明栏。你听过黑洞的声音吗？这样说起来蛮怪的。大家都知道，黑洞会把靠近的东西全部吸进去，它也会发出声音吗？ NASA 最近就发布了一段来自2亿光年外英仙座黑洞压力波所合成的声音，好多人说光听到就起鸡皮疙瘩。其实宇宙中藏着许多未解之谜，而黑洞就是其中之一。黑洞怎么来的？被黑洞吸进去的东西会去哪里呢？科学家们努力地想要找出答案。而科幻电影里面常有这样的剧情，透过黑洞把2个遥远的时空给连接在一起，感觉像是编出来的，但最近证实了这是真的。马上来一窥黑洞的奥秘。
Ready?
Ready?
Ready. Main engine ignition is 3, 2, 1, march.
你可能在不少科幻电影里面看过黑洞。
It's all blackness. Tars, do you read me over?
不过你听过黑洞的声音吗？
Have you ever wondered what a black hole sounds like? Well, NASA has you covered.
美国国家太空总署 NASA 就在最近公布了一段被称为黑洞的音讯，引发讨论。
So joining us now to make sense of what we just heard is
It's like my stomach rumbling.
仔细听，就像是一只野兽在低吼，又或是古老幽魂所发出的嚎叫。但有人好奇，照理来说，外太空是真空状态，没有传播声音的介质。那么，这段黑洞的声音是怎么录下来的呢？
Well, it means that black holes are no longer science fiction, that we can actually see these things in outer space, measure them. If you want to, quote, see a black hole tonight, go outside, look in the direction of Sagittarius. That's the center of the galaxy. In Sagittarius, there is a black hole.
NASA 解释，因为英仙座星系团拥有非常大量的气体，黑洞的压力波经过气体传播，再透过拉萨混合了其他收集到的数据，最后才制作了这个配备人类听到的音档。
Black holes are one of the strangest things in existence. They don't seem to make any sense at all. Where do they come from? And what happens if you fall into one?
大部分的人都听过黑洞，但只知道它能靠着强大引力吸入并吞噬所有的事物，而这个神秘又危险的东西，也成为了科幻影剧作品中的常客。
This is Frank Sullivan.
Hello? What'd you say your name was?
Frank Sullivan. This is some kind of joke?
2000年上映的《黑洞频率》，讲述男子找到了父亲生前使用的无线电，居然联络上了30年前还活着的父亲，跨越时间空间，连接起感人的父子情。
Something I can believe.
We've got to catch him in the act, and you can make that happen, Dad.
I'm not a cop. I'm a firefighter.
We can do it together. Remember spirit and guts?
I love you, son. I love you too, Dad.
而类似打破时空界限的还有韩剧讯号，一支就对讲机牵起2个不同的时代。其实不难发现，黑洞常常和穿越时空连接在一起，这是为什么呢？想要了解，就必须探讨黑洞是怎么来的。
Black holes are the most powerful and extreme things in the universe, and they're wildly weird and complicated. What would happen if you fell inside one, and what are they really?
黑洞顾名思义是黑色的，为什么是黑色？因为没有光可以从这里跑出来，而光是目前人类已知最快的移动速度，在真空状态下每秒可以跑将近30万公里，而黑洞中的重力大到连光都跑不掉。
Black holes are the largest collections of pure violent energy in the universe. If you come too close, they'll devour you and add your energy to their collection. And so, the energy is lost to us forever.
自古以来，神秘的事物总是让人向往。大从天文学家在20世纪第一次观测到黑洞，就想搞清楚它到底是什么。
If you look directly at a black hole, it looks like nothing. The space under their control is blocked by an invisible, one-way border called the event horizon. The event horizon forms a shell around a region of space that once entered is shielded from the rest of the universe forever.
我们之所以可以稳稳地站在土地上，是因为这颗星球有着重力存在，质量越大，散发出来的重力也越强。而当质量过大的星球迈向死亡的时候，巨大的重力场会产生一股向内的压力，进而形成黑洞，而这个过程也被称为重力塌缩。
Most black holes form when very massive stars die. All you need to know now is that in the final moments of really massive stars, their insides implode at nearly a quarter of the speed of light. This packs so much mass so close together, creating something so dense that it sort of breaks the stage of the universe.
至于为什么黑洞会跟时光旅行扯在一起，是因为著名物理学家爱因斯坦曾经提出重力时间膨胀理论。
Suppose that we walked up a flight of stairs. Our body is slowly moved away from Earth, meaning that we will experience time going faster. But at the same time, since we are not stationary while going up, we should experience time going slower. So being farther from the pull of gravity causes our clock to tick faster, but moving counteracts this effect.
科学证实了重力越大，时间流速越慢。那么在拥有超强重力的黑洞中，时间流速会变得非常缓慢，甚至无限趋近于零，相当于时间静止的。
This has some massive implications. It implies that the observer experiencing no gravity at all sees the clock in a gravitational field running slower. This means that the clocks on Earth are slightly slower than the clocks on the International Space Station. This effect has been confirmed by many experiments and is taken into account in order to keep the clocks of the GPS satellites in sync with the clocks on Earth. Otherwise, your GPS apps, like Google Maps, would give you inaccurate locations.
所以理论上，如果可以进入黑洞再出来，感觉上只过了一天，其实外面已经10000年了，能够实现真正的时光旅行。
Gravity also alters the passage of time itself. The stronger the gravity, the slower time passes. While you watch the universe above you speed up, those far away will watch you in slow motion. If you chose to fly away from the black hole, you might find that eons have passed for the rest of the universe, a freakish one-way time travel trip to the future where your loved ones are long dead.
但想透过黑洞达成时光旅行，有个大前提就是进去，要能够出来。那么人进入黑洞怎么样呢？
But getting close to a black hole can be incredibly dangerous. A painful death by spaghettification awaits you. Because your feet are closer to the black hole than your head, they feel a stronger pull of gravity, enough to pull you apart. As you descend, it gets worse. The pulling gets stronger, your body squeezed thinner and straighter, until you've been reduced to a thin stream of hot plasma, gobbled up in one final slurp, never to be seen again.
目前可信度最高的说法，是因为黑洞内部重力太强，只要进去的物品会被挤压拉扯，变成细长的面条化，最后化为分子尘埃，将失去肉体，只剩讯息，永远留在黑洞内部，某种程度上达成永生。
Here, inside the event horizon, space and time are so horribly broken that real time travel is probably a good thing that nothing gets out. If anything could escape, it could create all sorts of time travel paradoxes and issues that break the universe.
有许多人担心会不会有天太阳系也出现黑洞呢？因为提供光和热的太阳也是拥有庞大质量的恒星。当有一天太阳的生命走到尽头，是不是会形成黑洞，把附近的行星包含地球都吞掉呢？科学家推测，太阳大约有110亿年的寿命，目前过了差不多一半，所以关于这点大可不必担心。太阳在我们有生之年都会好好的，加上经过计算，太阳质量没有大到燃料耗尽之后会产生爆炸，所以形成黑洞的可能性不大，但这不代表危机解除。
It's almost as old as the universe and as massive as 34 billion suns. It eats stars for breakfast, and now it's about to consume ours. Behold, the great and powerful black hole with the catchy name J2157.
这是目前发现成长最快的超大质量黑洞，距离地球数十亿光年，质量是太阳的340亿倍。 每天可以吞噬掉一颗太阳的质量。如果银河系的黑洞也像它一样沉着，会让生命消逝殆尽。
this monstrous black hole would outshine most of the stars in the sky. In that case, you could expect lethal amounts of cosmic radiation headed toward the Earth.
这次 NASA 的最新发表，勾起了人们对于这个能够吞噬万物的危险存在无限的好奇心。而在这个天文奇景中，还藏着什么样的秘密？它真的能带人穿越时空吗？它真的可以静止时间达成永生吗？只要继续探索，相信总有一天会找出真相。许多人还是选择宁可信其有，请大家自行判断。希望您会喜欢今天主题，也欢迎在下方留言分享你对这些的看法。大家帮我按赞、订阅、开小铃铛，谢谢。感谢收看，下次再见。